at your neck, I'ma show you I'm with it. I would really hate for you to sit and watch me win again and win again and win again. I know it's probably getting on me and when it's synonym. So if I ever win again, it's nobody the minimum. I didn't have to be so.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Zarei. Today I just want to talk about how to become your own coach. I want to just give you some tips and tricks on how to keep yourself accountable so you can hit those fitness goals week in and week out. So before we get started, I want to talk about my last video. If you haven't seen it, I talked about how I got remotivated and how I've been following my own workout program. And so I want to give you a little update on how that's going. So first week, killed it, you know, I got in all my workouts, I felt awesome. Second week, not so good. I skipped a workout. I waited till the weekend and I just lost my motivation, didn't do it. That's all right. First tip on how to become your own coach is just look at the facts. Look at what you did the week before and take the emotions out of it. So what did you actually do good? Look at what you did versus what you wanted to do. And take the emotions completely out of it. You know, you don't want to be emotional. You want to be very factual and so you can not feel guilty, because guilt never gets us to our goal. Guilt never helps us eat better. I don't know why we always feel guilty over this, over that, over this, over that, because it actually never helps us do better. It usually makes us do worse. When I used to feel really guilty about eating a bad food, I would eat more of it. When I feel really guilty about skipping a workout, I would usually skip more of them. So take guilt out of it. Guilt does nothing except hinder your results. What did I do last week versus what I wanted to do? So I wanted to get in my 3 weights. What did I actually do? I got in my 2 weights and I didn't get in my 3rd. But knowing how my week was going, I did do a little workout with an online client that wasn't what I wanted to do. But that's okay, it was better than nothing. I told myself that I was gonna use the weekend and get in my extra workout. Guess what? Weekend came, I didn't do it. So why? You know, where did you miss the boat? You wanna find the line of what happened. So for me, I know that I waited too late on the week. I have to get my workouts done before Friday. Something happens in my brain on Friday, and my friends know this, but they call it Weekend Michelle. I'm like Fitness Michelle, Monday to Thursday, and then I'm Weekend Michelle on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's just, you know, sometimes that means I'm gonna have some extra drinks. I just wanna chill. I don't wanna be super active. I do still love going for walks. Walking for me is like never painful. It's just really meditative and it puts me in the right headspace. And I'm not like a power walker. Some of my clients have seen me, I'm a slow walker. just chilling with my dog outside. That's where I missed the boat. I put expectations on Weekend Michelle to get her workouts in and she did not do it. Weekend Michelle can go for walks and I actually can do a little bit of cardio just because, you know, if there's a series that I'm getting addicted to, Selling Sunset, I binge watched that last weekend. I did actually get on my Stairmaster, but it just doesn't feel the same. I know just cardio is not my goals. Weight training always makes me feel tight, makes me look more feminine, I find, with the muscle in the right spots. I just like that look better. Okay, so that's where I missed the boat. I missed my last workout. So what are the steps? Where's that line, okay, to do better next week? Don't just be like, okay, I need to do it and not have a clear picture of what you're gonna do differently. So for me, there's 2 things 100% I need to do differently. I cannot wait till the weekend, because if I put those expectations on the weekend, it does not happen. Once in a while it might, but I can't do that every week. Second expectations, I need to do it first thing in the morning. If I wait, it doesn't happen. I have to do it first thing in the morning, Monday to Thursday, those are my days. If I don't do it, it doesn't happen. And the other way to be your own coach is you just need to track. So take notes week to week of what you did and then track again. So last week I took notes of, I did my 2 weights, a half weight, extra walk, and I got on my Stairmaster. This week I'm tracking every single day what I'm doing. Today I'm getting my Monday workout weights first thing. I'm gonna track every single day. I also take extra notes of how intense my workout was. Did I push hard enough? Did I lift heavy enough? So then I know if I really did an awesome week to set new goals for next week. And you also wanna, especially if you're new, track your weights. You know, you don't need this fancy program if you're not there yet. You don't need to do it. Get 3 workouts online, 3 full body workouts online, and do them, you know, whatever day works for you, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever works. And take notes of every single weights you use Monday, Wednesday, and your 3rd day. 2nd week, go up in weight. Can you do an extra set, like an extra round of the exercises? Make it harder week to week to week. When you look down at your notes, that's how you know by the end of the month, you'll do better. One big mistake people make is they try to go too big too soon. So make sure you're starting with something you know you can do no matter what, week to week, before you try to do something crazy, right? Keep it within what you know you can execute. So I hope those tips helped. I'm gonna share a little bit of my workout that I'm gonna do today. It's from my program called the MZM Method, Zarei Metabolic Conditioning. I'm so proud of this program. It helps you build strength, muscle, burns fat, gets you lean, gets you fit overall, improves your cardio, does everything through weight training, and there's a home option too, so make sure to check that out if you haven't yet. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye. If you find yourself skipping workouts, the biggest thing I'd say is stop overthinking it. So I try to kind of trick my brain. I'll tell myself, just show up, just go into the gym and do your warm-up. That's all you need to do. If you do your warm-up and you don't want to do the workout, that's fine, you can leave. But honestly, by the time I get my warm-up in and my whole body's warm, then I'm actually ready to try. So when I warm up, I try to focus on some areas that might feel tight. I'm always kind of trying to open up my hips a little bit more, but that's a little trick to kind of trick your brain into getting it done. So I just want to give you some technical cues here. So for the deadlift row hold, you really want to push your hips back. Take a wide enough stance if you're using a plate, so you have room between the knees. Don't let the knees cave out, even pointing the toes slightly out. You see how I'm really pushing my hips far, far back, and I'm not letting my upper back round in whatsoever. You could put a glass of water on my low back right there. And for the row, you want to keep your shoulders down away from the ears and row as high as you can without internally rotating the shoulders. So think of kind of opening the chest as you pull the elbows back and really squeezing your back together to open the chest. As always, keep the core engaged throughout the entire move. Here for the overhead lunges, you really want to make sure your core is engaged so you're not overextending your back. If you do have a tight back or tight shoulders, maybe this isn't comfortable for you today, so you need to really start at a lower weight to eventually stretch out the upper body so you can hold a heavier weight above your head. Try to keep the elbows in, but not totally hyperextended. Keep the core tight, make sure you're standing nice and tall, and when you lunge, keep the knee out in line with the small toe. Don't let the knees cave in, and take a long enough stride so you're working the entire leg and glute.
My best friend was 23. She left the party and argued about me. I saw my shadow, I looked around, every clothing.
This one's really fun. You're holding a sumo squat, so you're engaging the inner thigh, outer thigh, and the core. Make sure you're kind of tucking the bum in and keeping the abs engaged. With the kettlebell, you could do this with a dumbbell as well. You're doing a curl first to work on the bicep, and then you're doing an around the world the head, so you're working every part of the shoulder and the arms. It's a great little full body exercise. Biggest tip is when you're doing the around the world is to let the bottom of the kettlebell face the ground and keep it nice and close to the head. Even think of getting the elbows nice and close to the head as you're circling back to the front. This move, if not done properly, you won't feel it right, so you really need to slow it down. I actually sped up this footage because it was a little too boring to watch at the speed I was going. So when you're lowering with the plate overhead, keep the arms by the ears. Don't let the arms go down first, because then you will not be engaging the core. I'm keeping my toes out slightly, and I'm really thinking of pushing in with my heel on the side that I'm lifting up with. So control on the way down and dig in the heel, squeeze the bum on the way up, keeping the arms in line with the ears. If you're doing it right, you'll feel it in the bum, in the core, in the arms. One of my favorites.